Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you are in the world and you're watching this video. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and welcome to the Delight of Photography. That's this channel, but right now we're talking particularly about what photography can do for you if you've retired. Actually, you don't have to retire. You can take all these ideas and just start straight away. But if you've retired and you're thinking, what should I do with my time? Photography can be fantastic. So thank you for taking the time to join me. This is our third talk in the series. So if you want to look for the first two talks, you can just click on the subscribe button, bottom right hand of your screen, and then you have a look at the full list of all the videos that we've done on this channel, including the first two on retirement. So what are we going to talk about today? You've retired. What now? And once again, as we've mentioned, many of you have got all sorts of plans that you're very happy doing. But if you've got space and you're just wondering maybe what you should do with certain things, here's some things to think about. It's a wonderful hobby. As we said before, it blends creativity, exploration, and mindfulness in a way that really suits this stage of life. And it's worth thinking about that, because the beautiful things out there that you can go and capture and enjoy capturing. And some thoughts. So if we look at the mental and emotional benefit, that sounds all serious and stuff, but there's some benefits. If you take up photography, it can keep the mind active, very active, because you're planning pictures to take, you're planning maybe settings on your camera, depending whatever you're doing. But learning new techniques and experimenting with composition and editing things, all these different things stimulate the brain. And lots of research has shown that it's a really good idea to continue stimulating your brain as long as possible. Keeps the brain active. Photography covers the full works, really, because it depends what you want to do. You can do a little bit, you can do lots of it, you can do a medium bit, you can do whatever you like. It's a very personal hobby that you can tailor make. And you want to take pictures, and you want to enjoy taking pictures. From mindfulness sounds all impressive as well, but from that perspective, photography encourages one to slow down, and you're looking for details because you're going to see details that other people don't see, and you really learn to appreciate everyday beauty all around you. Think about that. It's a discipline, really, because you'll be so keen to see things that you can capture that you will look intently sometimes. But you're looking for details. You're looking for small things. And images don't have to be big, glorious color. You can play around with the black and white as well. And there are different ways of handling black and white. There are different ways of looking for small details, all of which provides fun. And if you manage to capture something really good, and all of us every now and then capture something that's really good, it makes you feel really good. You look at it and think, I took that, that's fantastic. It's worked out exactly the way I visualized it. And as I said, you then feel good because it's really encouraging. Because you're looking for images, different style images all the time. And again, just to keep on that particular topic, because you're looking, that also helps to keep the brain active and encourages you to get out and go and look for things that you can actually take pictures of. You can do it in your back garden, you can do it in the local park, you can do it wherever you would like to be. So that's part of the physical and the lifestyle benefits, because it encourages you to walk. It encourages you to take your camera or smartphone, go walking in the park and look at the trees. Look, right now where I live, there's an amazing field of bright colors called cosmos. People rush there to take pictures of them. And it involves walking around, having a look to see what you're doing. And so it encourages you to move. It encourages you to move, because being moved is really good. And if you're unfortunate and you can't move too much, or you have handicaps, You can take pictures of things in your garden. You can just sit and take pictures. You can then take macro. You can learn to take macro, which is very close-up pictures, which you can do sitting at your dining room table, and you can capture wonderful images. So whether it's a walk in the park or even a trip abroad or on a cruise, it gets people outdoors and active. And it will get you outdoors and active as well, because you want to see these things and you want to enjoy doing them. And you're going to see pictures. Go to the local, if you live in a wine area, vineyards make fantastic topics. If you live in a coastal area, wonderful pictures. You can be down at the coast in the early morning, which is really fantastic, I have to tell you, or in the evening, or during any time you like. And that's one of the wonders of photography as a hobby. It's so flexible. It's your hobby. So you will do exactly the amount of work or walking or reading or whatever you want to do. And you will choose whatever equipment you want. And equipment is interesting because you can do different things. You can decide what type of equipment you want. You can have a camera, you can have a smartphone, anything that captures images. So you can make it exciting and you can climb cliffs, or you can just go to the local garden and walk around. Whatever you want to do and whatever your body lets you do, this is it. You can do it. You can take flowers in your garden. Don't like taking flowers in your garden, you want to be more adventurous, you can go on wildlife, have a look at wildlife, or the local park, or birds, or all sorts of things that you can capture and have fun doing. It's a wonderful travel companion in that it adds purpose to trips. So when you go out, you take your camera with you, or you take your smartphone with you, and you take things. It makes the walk more interesting. It makes the trip more interesting. Or it makes, hopefully, the adventure more interesting, because you're recording things for posterity and for yourself. Beautiful pictures that you can take build wonderful memories. They build wonderful memories. And this is very important. You can meet new people easily. And even if you are slightly shy or whatever, photography is a wonderful opener. You can join a photo club or online group. Photo clubs are excellent. I've met lots and lots of photographers over the years, and photographers are all pretty nice people. And if you join a local camera club, you'll find there's a whole spread of people there. There are people who are new, just like you, people who are experimenting, people who are quite experienced, and you'll find that most people are very happy to offer advice about anything. And it's a very convivial meeting. And it really is an excellent way of meeting people who, when you say are like-minded, you've all got photography as a common interest. And that makes it easy. And even if you're cautious and slightly shy, it's great to go. You just phone up your local camera club and say, I'm coming along, and somebody will meet you and greet you and make you feel at home. And then you can take part in any activities. You don't have to take part in competitions. You can take part in competitions. And some clubs have special evenings when they chat about pictures and you have your images analyzed. But mainly it's a friendly atmosphere. And it's well worth experimenting with. Whilst you can join an online group like ViewBug is a very good one. And that means you can submit your pictures sort of anonymously if you want to get comments. You can look at other pictures. And you can learn an awful lot from that particular, like ViewBug has all sorts of educational things that you can do. But photography is wonderful for meeting people. And you don't have to enter competitions, but you can. Very flexible once again. You can do what makes you happy. And there are all sorts of creative benefits. And I know when I do camera courses, I say, because I do live ones, and not on Zoom, and I talk about creative benefits, you get people sort of laugh. I mean, I'm not creative. No, I'm not creative. But in actual fact, we are all creative. Each one of us is unique because we see things in a different way. And the moment you take an image, you have created something, because no one else has that particular image. And it's wonderful to actually try and spread your creative talents. It allows you to explore the artistic side and develop a personal style if that's what you want to do. You can take interesting images, artistic style images, architectural images, landscape portraits, macro shots. There's always something new for you to try as a photographer. And you want to be able, wherever you go, you can see things and you can capture them. And there's no real barrier to entry, because each of us has a smartphone, and you can use that as your camera. Fantastic. You don't have to go and buy equipment. You may decide to buy some equipment later on, but your smartphone is perfect for learning photography, and you'll enjoy it. And there's so much information on the internet about smartphone photography. And if you click on subscribe, you'll see there's a whole section of talks that I have done on smartphone photography that you can obviously access because it's on YouTube at no cost. So you can have fun. Smartphones are great. In short, to sum up, it offers a balance of creativity, activity, and connection, and while producing something tangible and meaningful. It's a wonderful hobby, and I really suggest you should try it and put your foot in the water if you would like to do that. Because photography, you will find once you become involved, is not all-consuming, but it has so many different facets of interest that you can follow, and you can learn to be as complicated as you like, or not complicated at all. It's your choice. So take out your smartphone, go and take some pictures, and maybe we can talk a bit more later. So think about, I've retired, what to do now? Again, think about photography. Think about photography. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you later on with more talks.